Welcome to the Plastic Crack Show, and I'm your host Lee. And today we've got something a little bit cute. It's the Witchblade Junior figure set, the collectible figurines, made by a company called Palisades Toys back in 2003. And of course licensed by Top Cow. And it's 4 of your more common Witchblade characters. Because Witchblade, Top Cow comic book, very cool comic book back in the 90s, terrible movie, terrible TV series really as well, but the comic books are quite good. So we'll go around the box first. Unfortunately my box is damaged, so there's a little bit of damage on this box. That's because I bought this second hand, and the heathens that I bought it from, they stuck the sticker on the box rather than on the plastic, which would have been a lot easier to remove, and used a really cheap sticker set, so they fucked it. So that's fine. These are designed to be played with and displayed out of the box. It actually has play with it, so they're actually telling you, take me out of the box. But the box art's quite cute. I mean, this is circa 2003, so you've got that sort of pseudo anime chibi looking Witchblade figure there. Of course, then your obligatory warning, choking hazard, small pass, not for children under 3, Witchblade Junior. Of course, ages 5 and up. A link to Palisades Toys. I'll come in a bit closer so we can see. So there's an actual website link, and of course then your license insignias, so Top Cow and Palisades, and of course to play with it. So we come around the box. On the side again we've got the cute little chibi sort of manga Japanesey art. Of course the characters. On the back, well, we'll do the other side as well. Of course, you get the other 2 characters. I'll try and come back where I can get some light. So you get the other 2 characters as well, and of course, Witchblade Junior logo. The top, which is actually printed really weird because that's it there, and that's the figures there. So underneath, there's nothing. It's just black. So on the back, we'll do the back. Why not? Pan out a little bit. Oh, still getting the hang of it today. Because again, we've got the Top Cow Palisades logo, the Palisades.com there, the play with it, the Witchblade Junior logo, collectible figures, and then it goes through the actual what figures are in there. So you of course get Magdalena, the Darkness, Witchblade, and Aphrodite 9. Then down the bottom, of course, got the licensing information for topcow.com. Of course, the licensing to say that it was produced in 2003. Again, another little plug for Palisades because they haven't plugged themselves enough. And surprisingly enough, and I do like this, which because you don't see this often on toys, credits and special thanks. So they actually credited all the Palisade Toys members, so the president, the production development design, the production assistant, the sculptor, the prototyper, the painter, the packaging designer, the licensing guy, and the packaging illustrations guy, as well as special thanks to pretty much everyone else they could think of. So there's some pretty interesting names there, because we didn't come to look at the pretty box, we came to look at what's inside. So let's crack this puppy open. So again, trusty knife, just flick the end out. Never been opened, so I'm ruining the value, but I paid $15 for it, and the next time I went to the same event, the actual same people had another one of these and they had them out for 20. So obviously my buying one got them excited into thinking that there might be some retentive value as opposed to just being cute. So again, come back out. So they're plastic bubble, all 4 figures are in a bubble. There's a taped on cardboard back to give it that green hue, and there's a little Palisadestoys.com leaflet, which of course goes through all the different stuff they do. So the Witchblade figures, the Alien vs Predator, the Micronauts, the G.I. Joes, and the Muppet Show. Enough of that. So we'll just pop these figures out. So there's nothing holding them in, they're just held in by the actual pressure of the plastic, so it should just be he says Tralala, the Darkness, Magdalena, Oh, I'll get Aphrodite out then. Aphrodite 9. And Witchblade. Get them put back a bit so we can actually see them a bit better, because my light is not the best again today. And I'm just bashing the camera up. Good on me. There we go. Bit of a better lighting. Always hard in this house. So we do figure by figure. So the first thing is they're all roughly that sort of 3 to 4 inches tall. So a little bit taller than the Galactic Heroes from Star Wars. So we'll just pull one down for comparison. There's a Galactic Hero from Star Wars. So they're actually about the same. Difference is they're actually a lot heavier. There is a bit of weight in these. There's certainly a lot of plasticky weight. And of course quite a bit of detail too for essentially what is a kiddie's toy, for what it is. There's quite a bit of detail here. I'll just come out a little bit. So of course this is a darkness. The eyes, there's not a lot of detail. Yeah, they've just got that sort of yellow with a little bit of white in the middle. The suit looks quite good. And chases the suit around. It's quite a good sculpt. I actually like this sculpt. You know, remember it's for kids, so you know, it doesn't want to be too scary, so it looks quite good. And the Magdalena, and her eyes, I don't know if you're going to be able to see. It's really hard with this room, but her eyes are actually quite good. Can we get it a bit closer and get a bit more light on it? No. Yeah, let's see if we can get a little bit of light right on those eyes. Come on, camera, focus. No, camera will not focus. Anyway, the eyes look really good. Oh, there we go. So you now see the eyes. So really good. I actually like how well they've painted those, because they are in a really light, tight spot, and because the nice, yeah, they've done quite well with the paint job on her. You know, the detail is very good. Flat base, obviously. You know, quite a lot of detail. On the back, there's obviously no detail. There's a lot going on the front. It's quite busy, so there's quite a lot to see. Because Aphrodite, and the bike, surprisingly enough, balances really terribly. It feels like it's supposed to balance to the back, but it's weighted to the front. So there's a flat bit right there, which you expect that's where it's going to balance, but she just falls over. Constantly falls over. But it's good action pose. You know, it actually makes it look like, you know, you got the skirt blowing back. You know, she's pointing back to shoot. The face is a bit weird. You know, the paint job's a bit untidy. The white on the top's a bit weird. Yeah, the bike's nice. That's a really nice metallic purple. You know, you can see a little bit of bleed over there on the skirt. At the right angle, you can see there's a little bit of a divot bleed. The hair's nice. It's got a nice little bit of texture to it. Again, it's quite heavy. Again, a lot of detail. Don't know if that really would be a kid's toy though. I mean, she's wearing a G. So, I mean, no offence, the chick's wearing a G. But, you know, other than that, quite good. You know, that paint job there's a bit of a mess up. You can see the black bleeding through. I mean, it adds a bit of weathering to it, but I think that's probably because the original undercoat would have been a dark grey or a black. And they've screwed up. You know, a lot of detail on the bike. I've got my big mitts in the way, so you can't really see much, can you? Yep. But all in all, quite a nice statue. Balance is really bad. And of course, last but not least, is Witchblade. You know, Sarah Penzarelli. The eyes are really weird. They're sort of really possessed eyes look. You know, again, the suit's quite well painted. There's not a lot of obvious blemishes on it. Yeah, I like this base. This sort of, you know, golem. What are they? You know, golem sort of statue base. Got a lot of texture to it. It's actually really, it's not just a paint job, it's actually textured plastic, so it's quite a nice feel to it. Again, it's not a perfect flat base, it should have been, but they've put an embossed print on the bottom to tell you who made it and that. It should have been probably recessed because it's really got a bit of a wobble on it. The other interesting part of all this is that there's no date print. There's only a licensing print, so really weird. And again, you know, Palisades top cow. Yeah, the glove's quite nice. You know, the details of the figure's quite nice. There's a bit of a mist paint there. Oh, you can't really see it. Down on the lower level of the G, there's a bit of paint wash over the actual green. You see it's quite an obvious paint wash over. You know, again, she's wearing a G. I don't know really if you should want your 5-year-old. And again, you see a paint miss there. They've missed part of the G, so of course you got a bit more bum cheek than what you probably should have been seeing. But other than that, you know, it's quite nice. And for $15, I mean, they're retailing on eBay for around $15 to $20. So, you know, $15, you don't mind. You know, 4 quite cute little Witchblade figures from Palisades and Top Cow. So this has been the Plastic Crack Show. Thank you very much for watching.